Ooh, shit. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He stepped on me. Oh my gosh. Eesh. Woo. Mama, no. Please. Oh, please, no. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. Ooh. Getting spicy. Ooh, somebody mad at him. Oh, hello, Watcher? Oh, are you kidding me? I'm not finna get killed by Watcher right now. Oh my gosh! Now that all right, he's trying to save his life. Oh, it's a ranger. He was hiding in the corner. What was you doing over there, man?
He got wasted. Boy, that guy headshot. One more.
Got him. Is he moving? Nah, he's not. Walk up here too. Aaron, leave. Whoa, wait. Did that just glitch out or not? Your neck. Oh shoot, we got elemental. Shield is down. Oh, I got him. It's a wrap for his life.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah. Don't run. Fried his life. Hey Kang, what's going on, man? How you feeling? What's going on? How's your day going? And we got to get our warm up in, our quick exercise, limber up, you know what I'm saying? Get nice. We got today. Switch it up, because I got focus free.
Let's get started.
Hop in. Hop in. Excuse. Hope everybody is doing fine and dandy today. It's always a good day to be alive, right? Doesn't feel like it all the time, but you know what? Get something nice to drink. Me is this right now. Something good to eat. Big deep breath. Then it may be just a little bit better. Then tune into the stream. Then by the time, I hope you're feeling great by the time this stream ends. Let's see what my boy Kang is saying. Work with me, Twitch. Show me my chats. Whoa, the Twitch app is wigging out. Wait a minute. Show me what my chat say? 1 second. I gotta close this boy down. Go. Okay. I'm gonna read your chat real quickly. I'm over here because my app weirded out. 1 second.
Javelin is ready for deployment. I'll start a search for abnormal activity in the area, shall I?
Okay, so you found the Legion of Dawn armor. Okay. You're almost there, man. Have you done your tombs yet? It sounds like you're just... You probably have already done the tombs already. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me do all of these trials. I'm not even sure I want to do them anyway. I just let that armor go. Yeah, I couldn't trade anything in the tombs, but I opened them. Good. The key right now is to open them, not to have anything to trade just yet. But I'm glad that you opened them all, because that's the thickest part of the story. It can get really, really sluggish. You gotta grind out all those world events. For some people, actually. Man, I was expecting him to do that, but it still hurt. Oh, Owen? Yeah, I expected that, but yeah, it hurt the way they did it. Like you expected it. Wait till you get to the end, man. It's gonna hurt even more. It's gonna hurt because, at least for me, I wanted to like it. Like, you understand where he comes from. He's really relatable. So yeah. Yeah, I get that. Definitely get that. Za. Is it Za? Let me know. Welcome, man. How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? Where are the enemies? Did somebody clear them already? I got a Lego from that? I didn't even see the Lego pop. Hey, no complaints. Oh, I'm grateful for that. Give me another one. My first item of the day was a Lego. Wow, clip that, somebody, please. Just got this game. I'm good. How are you? Man, I'm doing fabulous today, especially now that you're here, Zach. Okay, cool. Just got this game. How are you liking it so far? How you feeling? Talk to me. think electricity should arc in the water. Like, it should carry to different enemies. Ha! Bastard. Still got me though. Because the shotgunners would have got me. They're so OP. Dang it, missed. I love Arctic Tone. The shields are back. To destroy you. It's fun. Level 5? Okay, okay. So you're fresh in here. Definitely. Take your time. Know that, I believe you're starting with the Ranger, right? That's just the balanced one. This is what I'm playing right now. But there's no wrong answer when it comes down to your Javelin as you unlock them. It's all on what feels good to you, right? What really feels comfortable and the style of play that you want. But there's no wrong answer. I think you're gonna have a fabulous time. You're gonna have a definitely good time in this game. Oh, what platform are you playing on, Zach? I went with the Storm because that's what someone said was really good. I like the Storm. I'm a Storm main and I hate even saying Storm main because I like the Ranger just as much, but usually I do play Storm. I started with the Storm myself. So it's very fun to play. It's very powerful, but have to play smart. Like if you play up here, if you play other games up here, that's what you go for. If you play other games up here, you probably would want to go for Colossus, you know, or Interceptors if you play it really fast, and if you want a balanced experience, right, you go for Ranger. And with the components, you can push them. So even if you wanted something more tanky in a Storm, I have a tanky Storm, right? So if I want to play a little more reckless. So there's no wrong answer. As you play the game, you'll see what I mean. But hey, welcome to Team Storm, because I'm a Storm main myself. You're on PS4? Hey, welcome to the PS4 click, man. There are quite a few of us. Quite a few PC. We're getting some Xbox brethren in as well. So far, he is fun, but I don't really know how to use him correctly. Oh, well, I'll be glad to show you a few things. More than happy to show you a few things. Oh, what was that? Oh, ladies. Good news, I should be getting my TV on Monday. I miss it. I so certainly do miss my television. Oh. I really hate these things. They're so annoying. They're so annoying. tried to get me, huh? Oh, y'all came out of nowhere. Okay, I see you. Ah. See it goes. Arctic Tim is my new girlfriend. Alright, let's show you some storm stuff. And open up this Lego. My first drop of the game of the day is a Lego. Wow. Let this be a great day, please. It is going to be a great day. I keep dying because I don't know when to stay hovering and when I should not. I am going to teach you what I do. You're going to learn from the best.
Why does it nearly always choose to do so in exactly the same place? Whatever it is, it must be very important, for a sloth on the ground is almost helpless. Any predator could attack it, and it doesn't have the speed to escape. Why it comes down is a mystery.
Elemental Ops. And Thruster Life. That's always a keeper. Let me show you what I got going on here. And then, welcome into my parlor. Let's look at my Javelin setup. So the details of this, if you join the community, you actually get access to our Discord where you can see all of my builds in detail, and what I build for. So here are my storms, right? You get 5 builds for each. So this storm is my offensive storm for ice, right? This is Maelstrom. This was my first storm. It's basically an all-arounders for a de-shield, mostly. This here, Magma, is my strongest offensive one. Fire, Primer. I'm going to show you this bad boy probably. Meteor is my tanky storm. Should I show you my tanky? I'm going to show you my tanky one for a reason of example, right? And all these are different armors because I've collected armors over time. And then this one is my Primer, which I'll explain primers in a minute. So this is my tanky storm. So if you look at the build, just remember this build here, okay? And I'll explain to you why it's tanky, which storms basically aren't. Now let's go to free play for this. Oh yeah, I got you, Zai. And if I'm going too fast or you want me to slow down, just let me know. So just to let you know, the storm is called a glass cannon, right? So imagine a cannon made of glass. It hits really hard, but if you hit it, it's most likely going to shatter, right? So out of all 4 javelins, if the Colossus has the highest defense with the shield on, the storm comes in 3rd or 4th. When the shield's off, it is 4th. It is the weakest with no shield. It is the 2nd weakest with shields. And we're talking about base, because with your components, you can make things stronger or weaker for different bonuses, which I'll explain in a moment. So But in terms of offensive capabilities, it has the most elemental offense. So it can set things on fire, it can freeze things, it can shock things, it can hit AoEs and status effects. Like, it has the most capability of doing things like that to control the elements. So that's the trade-off. That's what makes it a glass cannon. So your shields are very important, right? RM Sig, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm telling Zah. Zah just started playing. He's level 5, so I'm telling him about the Storm. Yes, it's a huge support class, and I'm a big synergy player. It means I always want to fill the space in on the team that helps us with teamwork. So if you played Mass Effect, how the teamwork would have like a stat, or the leadership stat, that's like my biggest stat. I always want to make sure that we're complementing each other and empowering each other. And the Storm is an excellent javelin for that. So this is my tanky Storm. So when you're on the ground, you have a shield, but it isn't buffed. When you're hovering, you can see your shield. That means your shield has a buff just by hovering. So when you're hovering, you get a shield boost. That's very important to know. So once that shield pops, you're squishy, right? And that's what you're experiencing. You don't know because you don't know when to stay hovering or when you should not. So basically, you always want to be hovering as much as possible. When I first started, I'll show you what I did. I will fly to the Idian tree, which is the big tree here in the middle. Yeah, thanks, Kang. You hit R3. So if you jump and hit R3, you'll start to hover. And my heat isn't on. I'm gonna turn my heat on for you so you can see it. That actually will help. Interface. Gear visibility, breath indicator. Let me just turn all this on. Gear visibility. Not warning, overheat visibility. So you see all that I'm doing? Look how small my heat is. It didn't even show up for a long time because that's how much I buffed my my Storm to not generate heat that fast. And the Storm, when it's hovering, generates heat the slowest. When it's flying, it generates heat faster. See? So if you're overheating and you want to still move forward, you want to hover. That's how Storms hover for so long. And the other javelins, they can't hover for as long as the Storm can, right? And if you want to cool off, you can even just get near water like that, or even just dive in and it'll cool it instantly and you can keep hovering. So this was my training area. If you straight from Fort Tarsus, you're gonna see the Indian tree. And I love this area, especially when I was starting to play Storm, because you have these trees here that the birds have migrated mostly in the winter, so you don't have to worry about the birds hitting you from up top. You can literally harass enemies. I would harass enemies like this, right from here, and then, right, you see my shields pop? I would just lie back for a second. I'm still getting hit though. So, and then I would drop my wind wall like that, and I'll just wait till my shields come back. And then I would hover again, and then I would do that over and over and over, right? This is what I would do, right? Because once your shields pop, you are the weakest javelin in the game, and it's really hard to survive. Okay? While flying or when you jump, you can hover. Now, what makes this javelin special is I've built it to be in your face. Meaning, I have something called Radiant Fortress. It's a shotgun. My shotgun gives me shields. My melee gives me shields. Let's see what else gives me shields here. And all of my components on the side, or let's say about 3 of the 6, I get a buff when my shields pop. So it actually benefits me to break my shield because I get so much more power. But that's because I built this storm different. Mostly, you never want your shield to pop as a storm. It's very dangerous. So my shield is back. My shield is coming back up, right? So basically, so this is a benefit here. So if my shields ever pop, I will get boost. See, there you go. Saw my shields pop, and I got a boost, and that boost is still there even though I got my shields back. Right? And I'm at full health and full shields. I also have components that when I pick up health or when I pick up ammo, I get shields back, or I get armor back. So primed him, right? And a prime is a status effect, and then certain weapons detonate, so I get a defense bonus. So he's already had 50% health, and I detonated him, primed him, detonated him again. This is a special weapon that primes, but it also chains damage. So, and this is of course the ultimate, and the ultimate gives you shields and health back. I hate when it does that. Why does it? I know why it does it, but it sucks. But every time you hear that sound, that's a combo. And this is GM3, it's the hardest level in the game currently. You want to combo as much as possible, because on GM3, that's the only way you can really defeat the big enemies, is if you're comboing on yourself and on your team. But if you're comboing on your team, you get a better drop rate for loot, because it shows that you're playing the game along with other people. So this isn't the traditional way to play the Storm, as you can tell. I'm really in people's face, playing very aggressively. It's not really built for support as much, even though I can play it that way. But that's just the way I've built this one. So any questions so far in terms of hovering? So remember, this isn't a standard example. I wouldn't play like this with any of my other Storms. And if you see, I can still get shot because I have so many armor blocks. Like, my armor is really high. So I can take some damage in this storm, but I have to build it that way. I just really want to show you that the power of your build when you know what you're doing and you're being intentional. Because if you're not intentional, like, once your shields pop, 2 shots and you're dead. And that's what you're experiencing. And then some people build it to where the shields barely even pop, ever. Right? They don't get the bonuses of you know, on shield break, but they're all support. They hover, and you know, they can stay up there forever. And that's the traditional way of playing the Storm. I'm just crazy. I'm very crazy. See, even my shields don't go down that easy. I can still take punishment. But this is really high level play. It's a ranger build, basically, except I get all the status effects and benefits. I get the shield hovering benefits. You know, I can hover forever without having to hit weak points, right? And having a component slot taken up. Like, it has all the benefits of the Storm and a ranger, but I'm just sacrificing elemental boost. So compared to other fully stocked Storms, I can't hover as long. And I don't have the other elemental boost that they have in terms of status and things like that. So it's not a good support. It's not a good. I missed that 3 status detonation. And I'm applying acid. So it's a good solo storm. Like, it's a great solo storm. In terms of team synergy, it's not gonna set up as right. Like, the best I can do is with that venomous blaze. Wow, I left him dead and on acid, like, and eat up. I think I understand hovering a bit more now. I need to stay hovering, at least for right now. Stay hovering, right? If your shields pop, run, drop your shield, and until you get your shields back, because that's what's going to enable you to stay fighting. It's so totally, like, if anybody should play long range, it's the Storm. That's why you can get up high. Like, you can even get this high. I've been this high before with a sniper rifle supporting a team. That's at least, what, 6 stories? If I would be standing on top of a 6-story building and sniping down at other people. And then when I had to overheat, I would come down to this tree and I would do that. So, question, what is Ice Tide? I've heard some people talking about it. Ice Tide is the name of the update that you see. So you see all this snow? This isn't like this normally, right? There's different animals here, like Koroks, which they're like hippo, rhino, elephant things, but they're migrating. There's a lot less birds around because usually they're flying around trying to set you on fire. There's generally a lot more things out to kill you, but it's wintertime, and the update, they called it Ice Tide. So Ice Tide is the update that we're playing right now. You know, usually things aren't covered with snow. So let me show you what a traditional ranger is built like. See, I know one thing that's going to happen in Anthem 2.0 is we're not going to have to go back to Fort Tarsis to change our javelins. They probably will, man, so sexy. They probably will allow us to use the Striders for that, like they originally, designed it for. And also, feel free to ask questions about what's going on the controller as well. I know a lot of buttons seem like they're flashing, but there's method to the madness. Anthem 2.0. So Anthem had one of the worst launches of 2019 because they promised us a lot and everything was broken, but the potential was still there. So you're seeing what they should have launched with. Now the game is fun. It's developed so far. Their quality of life improvements, DLC, loot rates, like so many things have improved. But yet this is a patch job, right? It is rumored, which by some very, very trusted, proven sources, that EA and BioWare is in full steam ahead working on a revamp or a reboot of this game. We don't have details in terms of what it may cost, what it may not cost, but we know that this game is not dead, and they're putting a lot of resources for the last 6 to 8 months into a Anthem 2.0, a Anthem Next, the leakers or the insider information is. I believe it's going to be an update, because if nobody's going to pay for this game twice, except maybe the people who paid $5, but there's too many people who paid over $100, like myself. Yeah, they would be killing the core base to charge twice. So I believe it's going to be another update. If not, it should be free to play with a new installer, but I don't think people should be charged for it. I don't think that'll be a good move. But we don't know yet. But there's details online, and I won't repeat them because there's so much information on Anthem 2.0 of the changes that they've already said that they're going to make, which make the game better. And they're going to take what they've learned from here, what they've improved from here, and move forward. But I think what will change it is if they change the world. If they change the world, or if they change the engine, which Unreal Engine, I will accept it if they change the world to Unreal Engine and they put what they promised in it, meaning they can change the world on a push of a button. That sold the game. You should have gave it to us. But yeah, they should give it to us for free. I'm gonna show you in a quick. It's like 4-Axis, what's going on? How are you doing today? So this is what a real storm looks like. Yeah, I think so too. Q, what's up, my man? How you feeling? Hey, 4-Axis, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome, welcome. Please enjoy your 25 gratitude point bonus that goes towards giveaways in this channel that we will have very soon, as well as access to our Discord. Please put your gamer tag and your platform in the platform LFG channel of the Discord so we can play in between the streams and other people on other platforms can play with you when this game eventually goes crossplay. Because, I mean, crossplay is the future. They'd be crazy not to do it. So I'm going to show you this. This is my most powerfully offensive storm here. So I built this one for hover ability, and I built this one for damage. Like, it's crazy damage. I'm doing great, man. I always feel good when I'm here with you guys. I'm doing great. Slept in a little bit, but still got some substantial things done. Had some great conversation. I'm good, man. I'm very good. Happy but not content. Meaning I'm always pushing for the better. Are you on? I try to make 12:30 every single day. It's just that sometimes it's 1 o'clock or 1:30 or 2 o'clock, but 12:30 is ideally when I want to start streaming. So yes, I was early today. The most important use for coins is cosmetics. That is the only use for coins, my friend, are for cosmetics. It's a bit different. So instead of getting coins for playing the game, you get coins for your friends playing the game. Yes, that sounds crazy, but that's how it works. So the more friends that you have playing this game, the more coins you will have to spend on cosmetics. So I have given people infinitely amount more coins than I get, depending on if strangers want to be my friend or not, right? Need a wingman? Okay, nice to know. That's around 21 for me. Okay, yeah, I try to aim for 12:30. You don't have any? Well, you have an entire community, 141 people who would love to be your friend. So go ahead, if you follow and and go into the Discord, drop your gamer tag, and everyone in there would love to be your friend and give you free coins. And they would love to take your coins that you're gonna get for them as well. So far, I will be giving you 755. You're welcome. Nah, you're not wasting them at all. You're not wasting the points. So remember that heat at the bottom? Look how tiny it is by me hovering. Look how slow it's building up. Like, I built this one to hover practically forever, right? And if I really want to go forever, all I have to do is sit under a waterfall. Then any storm could go forever at that point because they won't overheat. Now, once I start flying faster, that heat is building up even faster.
That missing freelancer last recorded in around there. Find them.
Oh, also, flying down cools you a little bit, and flying up heats you up a little bit as well. Sprinting holds your heat where it's at. So it doesn't increase it, but it holds it. Where's the... Thing about Ice Tide, I think they should have changed the color of the waypoint because I lose it when it's white. So, there's something called primes and deaths. I have binary star, which will seek out enemies and fry them just like that. And you see those red items that are coming at the top? That means they're primed. So, ooh, Lego. So what that means is they're ready to be detonated by a certain ability that's classed as a detonator and will get bonus damage. People who hunt for detonations are, well, pretty much anybody, but Colossi and Rangers. They love when we set them up. But see, look, as soon as my shield popped, I'm dead. I wasn't paying attention. See, when my shield popped, my life went away. That's the difference between my tanky storm and this storm. And I'm playing with 700% difficulty, so I really have to pay attention. But I just wanted to show you that the strategy is the same, you just have different builds. And what I love about this is I have a lot of seeker abilities. So they seek out enemies and they fry them up. And I have my own detonations, of course. Ultimate heals you. So if you're ever in trouble, you can pop that ultimate and you're in the game. Oh shoot, I don't have my wind wall. This bubble gives me a 20% boost on my abilities on recharge right here.
The Cypher found an unfinished contract. We will complete that.
This gun ignites people, sets them on fire.
Finish this fight. Quickly now.
But do you see how I rarely ever have to touch the ground unless I'm like on the ground? But I can do all of this from up here and have no problems, relatively. Some people think this gameplay is boring, but it's very strategic. So from up here, I can support everybody. This is where I'm supposed to be in this javelin. Because what I can do is I can pop my binary star, and it just keeps hurting people a lot, and then it keeps priming them for these offensive. I think we're a royal flush. What I call a royal flush. We have a ranger, we have an interceptor, and we have a colossus, and I'm a storm. So we have one of each. I'm supposed to be up here just priming. And I think the game always wants to put these four together because they complement each other so naturally. Yeah, see, I know that's interceptor because I know how the jet sounds.
Okay, understood.
Okay, see, I just heard. You know, I started overheating. Still overheating, but I got more time. Touch the water. Water always cools you off a bit faster.
We need to clear out the soldiers.
This really, the edge of waterfalls, flying through those will really cool you off instantly. Like it'll just pop. So this is where I'm supposed to be. Okay, didn't find anybody. Down a little farther. So this is literally what a storm does. You can still shoot in different things. So you hear those specific pops, those were the interceptors picking up the fire that I laid down and dragging them to the other enemies. Those are called auras. So it picked up the aura and just spread it across the battlefield. And that's why you saw those enemies there that were still on fire. Somebody has a pulse accelerator.
That's it. You got the leading to come out and make him regret he crossed us.
Oh, there he is. Let's light him on fire for that Colossus. Now, if the Colossus sees it, he's going to detonate, because that's what he wants to do. He's going in for the detonation. There it is. Boom. Melee. Bam. Oh, I heard that. Oh, and also your loot, when it pops, that was a great example. They all have different sounds. So I know what's what. When I hear Lego, I stop everything and I go for it.
And that's done. Yeah, it's okay. I got more work for you since you're already out there.
Alright, so I'm going to focus on this one so you can just watch.
Move it. I'll see what I can do.
Get a cooling. Other.
Good timing. Definitely need some help.
That's a friend.
Bad situation with that freelancer. Tell them.
Did he die before I can even hit him? So anybody that's left alive would be vulnerable. Boost. And then my other gun that I have, because we have two guns.
They're not finished yet. Stand ready.
I was able to float that whole battle, and I'm still not, I'm close, but I'm not overheated yet. The hint is on. Oh, the Iskara hasn't come out yet. See, now I'm overheating. Drop down. Wait a few seconds. Back up. There we go. And what I like to do is I like to stay near the spawns. Just pop. Binary star near the spawns. wanted to show you this gun. This gun, when it gets a critical, there's an explosion. Except when it comes down to the enforcers, when you hit the shield, it explodes. So no matter what, you're doing damage. But that's Divine Vengeance.
Powerful Scar has made an appearance. No mercy on that
Scar? Let's shoot from below me. I get all three? Hope I did. Where did my squad go? They just said, screw you. Oh, they're all dead. Oh. Interesting.
Good work. Finish the rest of them. I understand.
Oh, Colossus, slap him out. Also, ice and fire elements put each other out. So be aware of that. You ain't running. You ain't getting out of here. Nope. Finish him.
That's all for discuss.
He got away. Bastard.
I owe you a booze, freelancer.
Good job.
So you'll notice I didn't have to touch the ground because I popped my ultimate. So your ultimate cools everything. It resets you.
Well done. Many will hear of your deeds.
No chest? No chest. Got some Legos. Alright, Zah, see you in a second. Holla, what's going on, man? How you feel? So I hope you guys understand the storm a little bit more if you choose to go with the storm. You know, or if you're struggling like Zah was 4-bit, to give you a new understanding of not just the versatility, but how you really want to think about playing the storm. Because I don't always play the storm. As much as I love it, it was my first. I always have to play with a synergy, and I thought that one actually was a interceptor. It wasn't two rangers; it was two interceptors. So they were just dragging the auras instead of deading. That's the difference. Yeah, it's my fire build. Usually I don't wear red like that, but it's the fire. As you saw, all that fire that was being drug around and all the fireballs and things like that, I couldn't make it any other color. I literally couldn't make it any other color. We do have a guild, and our guild colors are black, white, and gold. White is the primary, black is the secondary, and gold is the tertiary, right? So mostly white with complements of black and accents of gold. So most of my javelins are that color. Yeah, binary star, that's They better not ever touch that. Ever. Another Avenging Hero, so. So. Awesome. I think you wanted to hop in, right, Q? Yeah, Q, I definitely sent you in. Q is an expert Colossus player. Like, this man is amazing. One of the best Colossus players that I play with. So I don't play Colossus, not because it's bad, it's because it doesn't feel good for my play style. It's too chunky and too slow for the way I want to move. So I always love when a Colossus player is available to help complement the team. So with that, I'm not gonna be able to do that. You're not on cue? Did I miss you? Like I missed Q. It's all good. If he gets back on, we'll run with him. Oh, awesome. You are here. Let's see. Where you at? There you go. I found you now. Okay, yeah, I forgot to ask. The guilds were locked. What are the guilds? So right now, literally the guild is just this. It's just a short list of people who join. I'm sure Anthem 2.0 and updates in the future will involve them more, but for right now, that's all they do. You also have to have the Anthem app in order to join. Because I've sent out a bunch of invites, but only people with the Anthem app actually can accept it. So that kind of sucks. But we know they're focusing on the game and not the guild's app. So I can understand why it's not developed. They're focusing where their focus needs to be, which is on the core game itself. And I'm happy with that for now. But know that we do have a guild. So this is a perfect time now that I have Q. Excuse me, now that I have Q with me. I'm gonna show you my other storm, which is my prime storm. This is my #1 support storm for 2 reasons. It is a ice-based, as you can tell, completely ice-based, and ice not only immobilizes the enemy, freezes them, it also sets them up for a combo. So it primes them, and then somebody can come along and detonate that and get them a better chance of dropping a legendary, get me a better chance of dropping a legendary, and we hit very hard. Hateful, what's going on, man? How you feeling? So, oh, it didn't switch. I didn't select it probably. Here, let's go prima. Boom. So I do not care about doing damage. I can do damage, but I don't care about doing damage. I want to stay in the air for a long time, like I was with Meteor, or excuse me, with Magma, which is my Firestorm. I still was support, but I was more so of artillery. Like, I'm trying to bomb everything from the sky. I'm still priming, but I'm doing damage as well. But this is like, nah, I just want to set them up for you guys to explode everything. So I have a build just for that. Winter's Wrath is amazing. Better now that I'm done with work for the rest of the week. Man, that sounds amazing. Eat, drink, laugh, chill, have fun. Like, enjoy the rest of the week, man. Dope. Awesome. So is there anybody else who wants to hop in? I'm doing one last call. since, and another thing about quick play, you can only quick play if you're solo. Once you have a squad, it locks off. So we're going to do some legendary missions. Some legendary missions here. All right, Hateful Land. Okay, looks like we're about to roll out. So, Hateful, and there are 2 more legendary missions as well. So if anybody sees this and says, "Hey, you know, I want to join," please do not hesitate to ask. Zah, welcome back, man. So you didn't miss anything. I switched storms to my prime storm, and I'm going to show you what a full support storm looks like. That's not built for damage, but that's built to set up for combos to improve everybody's drop rates and to also increase damage output for the entire team. So you can do damage as this storm. You can still fight, but the main focus is damage resistance, staying above the battlefield, right? So shields, damage resistance, and priming or setting up for that combo. What's going on? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, just waiting on Hateful to queue up, and then we can roll out.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, Zah, you finna hop on? All right. Don't stay that, Zai. You're getting better to the game. Put it this way. You have to die to get better. You gotta die to get better. Like, if you don't die, you can't improve. And put it this way. In a game, right? But there takes a lot of loss. There's nobody who's great who hasn't had a lot of loss. And I think if you've been losing a lot and learning a lot, of course, definitely gonna be great. That's how I got to where I am. And I'm sure Q has died many times, and I'm sure Hateful has died many times. I know Kaginawa has probably died many times. Hala has probably died a good number of times. Praxis, I'm not sure if I answered your question. Yes, I am playing on PS4. If I didn't. And with that tank build, at first I wanted to see if I can do it. And then once I did it, I said, oh, so I can put all the shield break buffs on and just completely beast everything? I'm like, okay. Like, let me set myself in situations where I break my shield to get status boosts, which is on the ground. I think they're adding one more. There we go. We got a ranger. EP.
What are we up to, Maddie? Strange signals coming from an old star camp. We should get over there and see what's happening. Got it. On my way.
You see how Q went underwater? He needs to pull his jets. Because I believe the least maneuverable and the least heat in the air is the Colossus. So therefore his heat management of his build is very important if he wants to fly and stay in the air. But I don't know anybody who gets their ultimate as fast as Q. He gets his ultimate back very fast, and you'll see that. So literally, my job is to freeze everything I can.
One. That's one. That is sufficient. I think we have enough. I have another diversion for you.
Oh, the sun is rising. Cute.
I've had no word from a colleague of mine. We must investigate. Got it. On my way.
So you can see this javelin isn't built as much for heat because I'm building it for status element. And the reason why I can't build it for both is because you only have so many slots. But it cools really fast. When I go through this water, it's going to keep me cooled again, even though I'm already cooled. Boom. That was my ultimate you heard that just popped. Or just was made available.
Clear up the wildlife first before getting in there.
Titan? Where? Oh, yeah, that materialized on the way. I can still drop that shield to protect people too. Oop.
It's over. Clear the area.
Good work with all the fighting. Exceptionally done.
That seems complete, I think.
I think it is 8, 16, 26. 2, 8, 16, and 26 is when you get javelins.
I'm interested in a particular area for research. Can you
There's a
sure
lot of
see-
interceptor runners in this community, so I won't be surprised if somebody's on right now.
I'll check it out.
Oh, I got a cool. Didn't cool before I left. So it's always good to know where the water is here so you can cool your jets. Just do normal. One thing that the difficulty doesn't do is it doesn't change your rewards, it just changes the difficulty. So even if you play on easy, you're still going to get rewards. Just play for what's comfortable for you. What you will enjoy, I should say. And the Titan here. So I told you how good Hateful and Hateful plays Ranger, so how good Hateful and Q are, because the Titan was halfway done before I even got here. That was a masterwork. I popped the masterwork before I got here.
Amazing. We better clear out the rest of those Dominion troops. They can't do this again. Freelancer, Dominion troops, watch out.
And what's really good is that this LMG that I have, once I hit with 10 bullets, it freezes them as well. So every 10 hit freezes them. Shield break. You see all those stats over there?
Exceptional work.
If I need shields, I could just melee really quickly. Get some shields back. Pick up some health. But I can't do that for long. That's not a way to survive. That's why I don't solo with this. Soloing with this will be crazy. On GM3 especially. Here's our chest.
Excellent work today, Freelancer. You've helped me immensely. See you back at the floor.
Correct. That's what I mean to do. I'm sorry if I made it seem like it was the LMG. I do have a component on it. I have 2 LMGs to make it freeze that way. Give me a second. My dog is going crazy. Alright, I'm back. I think it was just a mailman. That's from above. Alright, I'm back. Rolling Carnage. Searing Blast. Is there anybody who would love to hop in? Said I found someone. Who'd you find? I usually find someone after a bit. Oh, matchmaking? Correct. I love that one. Alright, let's rock. Yeah, it's so weird, man. I know they have to fix that. They have to fix that in Anthem 2.0. I hope they fix it with a patch before Anthem 2.0. It's a bit of a headache. I've just been using it to catch up on questions since I know I'm not like talking in you guys' ears. I guess I tried to. Look at these guys.
Contract details. A freelancer is in a bad way. Make sure everyone gets home.
Hey.
Lego dance.
It's my Lego dance.
The Lego dance.
And this is when I want to get out of this.
Right? Go, get away. No way. Send it back.
Yeah. No negatives, that's it.
It looks like it's only S3.
No, finished up that gun build. Yeah.
Oh, you finished up the gun build?
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
It doesn't kill so far as quickly as I'm used to. But it works. Can handle it.
Okay. Man. GG.
Something a bit different, huh?
I forgot what javelin I was in. I was like, why did that hurt so bad? Because you're not supposed to be on the ground right now. That's why.
Just to check, how much health do you have?
Yeah, how much ultimate do I have?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah, I turned my ult off.
Oh, you don't have it.
Yeah, I don't turn it on.
I was just wondering because I have like 10% left right now. Get it.
Yeah. Yeah, for some odd reason, I don't depend on my ultimate too much to keep my storms alive. I know that's
No,
like an easy button.
I've been trying to use it more. Because you get it so fast.
Yeah. Yes, I totally forget about the ult, honestly. Unless I'm like, okay, like it just makes sense. Like I'm trying to do a lot of damage quick. Or I'm about to die. Probably should be better at using ults. Say what's going on, just finished the first mission. Now I can't choose my first javelin. Shows the screen, same screens over and over. Be sure that you've updated all the way. Then if you are updated all the way, check your internet connection. And after you check your internet connection, restart the console. Oh, with the Lego dance, yeah.
So I did an ultimate build on it. Plus 150 hours. Plus 150 hours.
I think the Ranger or the Colossus would be perfect for ultimate builds. Like if you're going to ultimate only, because I think that
I think they nerfed the ultimate speed. I think they want us to use it more, but it's not as powerful as it used to be. I don't know. I just like using it. It's easy.
A big star has come out to play. You are making it very angry. I understand.
this is exactly what this javelin is built for. Keeping everything primed and frozen. Everything's dead now. That's that. Right, you popped it right when he died. I hate when that happens.
You have won. Since you're in the area, I might have something else for you. Looks like you got a distress signal from a Corvus agent. You better check it out. I'll have it.
cool.
Let's go.
Where's the spawner at?
Outlaws incoming. Where they come from? Outlaw cowards are going to rob that Corvus agent. Make sure they don't. I understand. Agent down. Repair them.
I'm gonna support. I might as well get the repair.
That was the last. No more outlaws. Everyone's secrets saved today. Good work. I've got something else for you now. Some sentinels got nabbed by outlaws. We better get over there.
Yeah, it hasn't popped for me yet. There it is. I'm gonna be on till about 3 or 4, about another hour or two. What's going on, Smitty? How you feeling, man? This happen often on PS4? No, it doesn't actually. That's why I gave you those steps. It does not happen often on PS4. It's usually because of a legitimate issue. A year ago, yeah, but it usually happens for a legitimate issue. I knew it was gonna be over there. I saw it pop and I just ignored it.
You can't let the rest get away. Understand?
Hi, Azad. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining, man. I hope you learned a lot. And I look forward to playing together with you one day. See you next time. Peace. Got you, got you. Where you at now, Smitty? What country? Cause I know you globetrotting. Boss man about his business. What's the likelihood that both of you guys had the same animation?
Oh yeah, medium table.
Yeah. Q, you have to roll out. I don't have this. Vanguard's token. Yeah. And it's the Thresher cooldown. Love that. Very close to my limit, so it make me go to Fort Tarsi. Fort Tarsi. Oh, you got kicked? Why? In Utah. In Utah, man. Is it still snowy out there? My dad went out there. He used to travel the country on a motorcycle, and he used to be a truck driver too, for a little while. He was a senior accountant by trade, but he said it was beautiful. Or am I thinking of Montana? I might be thinking of Montana. But how's the weather out there?
Oh wow.
Huh? That's just a night. Literally running out of space. I all have. Legendaries. Hate to do this to you on stream, guys, but I have to make room. That's 327 to 350. Back in, dope, dope, dope. Montana. I've been there, and your dad is right. It's very beautiful. Cold with snow-capped mountains. Yeah, that's what he told me. Should be good. So I'm gonna switch over to some Ranger play. My baby's my all-arounder right here. This is my melee build. Definitely a stream favorite. Electric build. Frost build. Notice I skipped my fire build because it's limping right now. It has a purple on it, not because I can't put a legendary on it, it's because I need to build it for heat and I don't have all the components. Hold on. And I hate how this thing turns around activated though. Like, I want to be able to see the front of it before I get this close. Loading in, invite, let's go. Running with a full squad. Well, since we got a full squad, y'all wanted to hit the seasonal? Might as well.
No.
Might as well. Smitty T. I'm actually gonna look at what y'all running, even though I know we good enough and it don't matter. Let's see. So Hateful, I know you're running Ranger. Hateful, what's your build look like? Like, are you running Prime Det? But what did you build for?
It's it's melee.
Oh, you built for melee?
Yeah, it's 3 primers, 2 detonators.
Okay. So you're running Prime Det, but melee. Is your melee Prime or is your melee Det? Are you running Shockmates or are you running Trans
Rampager.
Rampager? Okay, so you're running Det. Right. Smitty's going Interceptor, so I know he's probably going to go Prime. Acid. And Q. I count on you for Det, but I know you have Primes as well.
I have both.
Okay.
But Venom Storm is both in one.
Yeah. It seems like it. Like a run both.
Primes and Venom.
In the versions of this one, only use of guns on it, so many things are together.
What I'm gonna do something slightly crazy. Slightly. Actually, no. I'm gonna run Omega. I was gonna run my Storm build. Simple Scar. My tanky Storm. I am deciding. So I'm running Det. Strong Det. I'm running a really strong detonator build. Okay. Ready when you are, gents. Yeah. It's a bad boy right there. I just wanted to turn up my headphones real quick. Oh, we finna be heads up.
That's when we
Intercepted 2 Rangers on Colossus.
Y'all know about all the
No. I didn't do it on
I got a red orb.
Yeah, no some of them. You can here's a red wall, supply, and the back. And the first one. Well, to do
I got a second red orb right here.
person on the aisle. I got some more supplies. How many orbs do we have? I never counted, I just saw them. I got the one in the bridge. One more, and then that was in the bridge. Alright, I got the last red orb.
I got it. I got the last orb.
Alright.
Got it.
Alright.
Nice.
Good at it, boy. Alright, anybody find the grave?
I didn't see a grab. By the way, my TV is gonna be here on Monday.
You'll need to destroy the alarms. Just let them play.
Actually, it doesn't move from over the top of the phone. Way up top.
5 more, freelancer.
Yeah, you one right there. Very cute. Against you. Right here. I'm in the corner bottom mountain. Oh, there. Yeah, it's right there. I've never seen it anywhere else. Right there in the place. Alright. Alright, good mom. Also, we're all on the path, so we need to...
My ears are still ringing, but the alarms are destroyed.
Oh, legend, good.
That's fired that fast. Oh dear.
anybody, just go ahead and get it.
Yes. Friendly.
Does he know? Nothing to me in particular. Not she. Start him and then take it.
Interesting metaphor.
Well, hungry. You know, talking about food right now?
Ooh, we melted him.
Fight can shake the energy.
Bruh. Roasted his meat. R.I.P. Mercenary, you said you got 3 Legos last night? Oh, I heard it. Pops for me. Bam, bam, bam.
Alright. We want to do this orb. That's the thing. Yeah, it's just cracks in there.
Trying to look for the multiplier without tripping the orbs.
On the box.
Is that the multiplier or the orbs?
I don't see the multiplier. I got the box already. Well, one box already.
Yeah, I got one box.
Yeah, I don't see the multiplier. Oh, yeah, another box here. But God, go ahead and go.
Try restarting the power.
Please, yeah.
You can find a way to put it on.
Yeah, we gotta do these weights. Got what, 4 weights?
One over here on medium going forward. Got it.
I got one.
Put it away down. Yeah. Keep on killing. I mean, these 2 put away, but doesn't kill.
Look at all these barrels just lying around.
They could at least organize them.
Yes,
Got one way.
try to let the palm feel out some.
Got one weight left.
Damn it! I hate when they kill me
I
mid-animation.
got him.
Oh shoot, thank you. I got him though.
Oh, wait right here. I got a wait right here. I see it.
Oh, that's the last one.
Okay, I'm going now. Wait coming in. Be ready to tear it down. And then kill everybody else. He's here.
Okay. Gonzo.
Yeah, I'm gonna always use my secret so I can get it right. I didn't see him, but he's in this room though. Y'all just hide behind the corner.
Right, it's open. Here we go.
Okay, I want to maybe look for him this time. A little bit of that.
Just grab it.
Y'all look in the corner. Behind, one time behind a little wall and I don't shoot at him. Oh, I think I got him. Yep, I got him.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, multiplayer.
Oh, yeah, and you found a multiplier. Dope.
Right past you guys, there's one multiplayer here, up here on this, stairs,
Okay. You guys on stream, that green is acid, by the way. So
here we need to blow up stones.
oh, with the bombs. Okay. I got a bomb. Do you know where the stones are?
Oh, yeah, you can go down below, or you can do
I've
this.
got an idea,
Look
but
for
it's
it.
definitely not
Okay.
and freelance.
Wrong place.
It might kill you. The strong point negative in that wall is its weak. See those explosives? Load it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is that right behind you? I see you. Okay. I see it. Ah, it's not dropping. Let me drop the item. Yeah, it just wouldn't hit for me. Yeah, I dropped it. Blow up. There it is. Got it.
Freelancer, the explosives.
You got two more.
I see a rock right here. On me. Over here. Just picked up a bomb.
I got it.
Okay. Oh, you already blew it up?
Alright, good job.
I can drop this. He's out.
Yeah, I can take care of the target. We want to start over.
He's out. Got a bomb. Okay, bombs down.
All right. Explosives in place.
Enemy spotted.
javelins on them. Big boy.
Where is he?
Taking care of it.
Here. Acid. It's done. Big boy up top. Is it just me, or is this section taking longer to clear?
Explosive primed. Get your battery doctor. And you're still alive. Looks like we tapped into a primitive sewer system. Good news is, we're closing in on a construct. Probably need stars, but that's to be expected.
There's someone doing the orbs.
I'll get. I'm shooting one orb. Got one.
Got the last one in this room.
True.
Let's keep everything before we...
Proceed.
Next room is the third room. Puzzle at the
Bottle
bottom.
crate.
Oh, this is good.
Too many. Freelancer exits above you.
There's a blue orb up here. Oh. I don't know where the next orb is though. Oh shoot! Got the first one. See the next one. I got all the orbs.
Gonna stop killing. Oh.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Serve him. Did we get everything?
Not a multiplier.
Was there a rabbit in there?
Well, I got it in the last.
We're coming in on a contract.
Can you tell me anything else about that?
Hey. It might be over the top, right? Usually it's over the edge. Yep, there it is. It's always right there. They slick for putting it in the same room with the gravity though. There we go. That it? I got it, but I was saving it for we got it. Alright, let's do this. All right, y'all know what this is like. Yeah. I'm gonna pop ult as soon as he drops.
Don't say anything about
Oh,
It's not just a team. Freelancer, the construct is spawning scars.
it's down.
Yeah, as soon as I got up.
Oh shoot! down, or he's open. All right, last. Try to hit me. Pull back. Bitch. This whole... I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. Yes. Ooh, ooh. Damn it. I hate when they kill you mid animation. You get no invincibility frames for popping your gear. Is that the bonus we just lost?
Yeah.
Damn. I freaking hate the stronghold. Shit.
Silence. Sometimes it's the very best of sounds.
I prefer Sonic drinking beers.
Oh, yeah, man,
Dang.
This is the only one. Holy shit.
It's just because the all the ads are imbalanced. It's like they said, this will be too easy. Add every single Scar enemy in the game firing at them at the same time. It's like, come on, man. Okay. 3 Legos on 1 stronghold? That's a good number. With a good connection. Oh, man. I think if they reduce the number of ads, I think, like, just half the amount of ads. Like, I think it'll still be challenging, but it won't be punishing. Like, it's punishing, and you got snipers, and you got hunters, and you got the little bomb boys, and then you got regular scars in between, and then you got the boss firing at you, and then you gotta look out for the fans. I just think it's a little excessive for the sake of difficulty. I think I got 1 Lego. Said the chat sounds weird, really choppy. Okay, let me create a party. Let's create a party. Hey, second win. Feel a little better now. Even though I don't use it, but I can use it on this one though. All right, let me create a party. See? Cookie crumbs all on my shirt. Okay, to invite. All right. How you guys feel? Oh wait, I gotta wait till they get in here. Done that again. Victor's resolve. It's me armor. Vanguard's badge. Shields. Vanguard's badge. Shields. Rejuvenating ammo.
What was that do? I don't have that.
What'd you say?
Rejuvenating
Rejuvenating ammo?
Yeah.
So it replenishes, I believe, 20% of my armor when I pick up an ammo pack.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. But this is a damage resistance one, so everything that I have on is bad. It's boosting shields and armor. Elemental ops. I need elemental ops to be able to apply acid. Symbiotic surge gives me armor. So
Elemental ops is just too good to pass up.
yeah, like I can't.
Can't not use it.
Right, and then there's bloodlust. So which one am I gonna lose? Am I gonna lose my? Like I could change Rampager to the Shock Mace, but I don't want to do that because it helps me out with melee, which is the whole purpose of this build. Yeah, so as much as I want to put it on there, I'm not going to. Alright, Q. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, bro. Enjoy the rest of your day or your evening.
Cheers, man. See ya.
Hi, Q. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, there you go. All right. What you guys feeling like? Bloodlust is storm only. You should remove that. Nah, I like Bloodlust on and Bloodlust is not just storm only, man. Bloodlust is great on interceptors.
Universal.
Yeah, it's universal. It's amazing, man.
How much damage you do? Hold on, isn't bloodlust when you get from melee damage? That's not for storm.
Right, but I mean, the dude he's dropping his opinion for his build, and it may be brilliant. Bloodlust may be great on my tanky storm, but to say it's storm only is a strong opinion, which is valid. But Bloodlust, it says, I can't even read it from here. Basically, melee weapon damage 30%, and then increases melee damage by 75% for 10 seconds when killing an enemy using melee. So everybody has a melee, so you can use it on anything. But Storm is like I was saying before, it's a glass cannon. Like unless you built that right, you can't be in people's faces like that. Like, of course, Colossus, Interceptor, and Ranger are built for that.
I can do anything but that.
It says its inscriptions are combo chains only. But
the inscriptions are random, aren't they?
right, the inscriptions are random, man. I'm not worried about the inscriptions. I'm worried about the fix. Like if I get another Bloodlust, great. But for the amount of melee, like this is a melee build. Yeah, it would be crazy for me not to use Bloodlust if I have it. Like combo chains the inscription, you're 100% right. But I don't build for inscriptions. Inscriptions are bonuses. I build for the stat, the core stat, and the core stat is melee. So, okay, I don't have any combo chains. Don't care. But I'm just not using combo chains. I definitely can use Bloodlust on it itself. So it's like saying I'm on the bus, but there's a Dodge Charger that's red and I don't like red cars, so I'm going to still stay on the bus. It's like, no, it's red, but I'd rather not be on the bus. You see what I mean? You know? And he's right though. Those inscriptions are completely worthless, but it's better than just not keeping that on there for the melee. Well, that's your opinion, because my melee actually keeps me alive. But I respect your opinion to do.
What are we going for? It's a contract.
What'd you say?
What is it a contract? What are we going for?
Hazard pay? It's just a legendary contract.
No, Sorry,
You said, but my melee is not Rampager? It says Rampager right there to do. How about you tell me about your build to do? Tell me what you got, because I think that's where you're going. What you got? And I give you credit. It may even be built better than mine, but I like how mine's is built. Hey, Hateful, can you do me a favor? Can you turn down the stream volume a little bit? I think it's feeding back. Thank you so much.
Oh, is that what was probably messing in the chat?
That's cool. We already know that the chat does need some work in Anthem.
So trying to one of the builds around, you know, like an aerial dominance kind of thing. I don't think you're quick enough to plan this.
Oh man. Yeah, so when you guys are ready, queue up and we'll hop in. And if anybody in the chat has any questions whatsoever on Anthem 2.0, is this game good? What build should I use? I'll more than happily give you my opinion. And for the javelins that I'm not so good at, we definitely in our community have a number of people who are excellent at all the different javelins and have their specialties. We'll be more than happy to help you out.
I'm just gonna come off the ready thing.
Oh, are you not ready?
Yeah, I was just gonna try around some stuff on a different setup, but it's alright.
I wonder if they're gonna bring new creatures. Like I would literally want Anthem 2.0 to be like Journey to the Journey across the Savage Planet. Like, I want everything to be out to kill us, like they said it was going to be. Take your time. Missed. Damn. Yeah, Hateful said he'll be right back.
The one person.
Yeah.
On the elementals, whatever. What knocked them down? What weapon knocked them down?
Now they will sometimes knock when you set them on fire, or if you freeze them.
Well, I just hit him with my freezing star. He just looked at that. I'm crazy.
Yeah, it's intermittent. Sometimes they'll drop, sometimes they won't.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. These joints are OP. It's annoying. Like, it's mad annoying.
Miss. When I'm moving and my interceptors don't miss.
Yeah. The whole thing is bunk. The whole thing is bunk. Did they really duck and was like, hey, you missed?
I call that.
Like, I'm not mad at that if the AI is smart enough to, like, duck when somebody throws a grenade at them. Just throw it at y'all feet then. Now what?
I want to get Oh, I got my 20K.
Oh, finally, good.
I'm long ahead.
Good. Glad you
I
got
feel,
it.
I feel bad for the other guys running out.
Yeah.
Only got those. I ain't do any of that.
And even then, like, it was supposed to take, I think they rated it for it to take the entire Ice Tide season, but it didn't count for half of it. So I'm like, I'm not trying to go back and do another 35 events. I didn't want to do the events in the first place because of the timer. Yeah.
I saw a team of four with cheating. One guy did try, the rest was shooting bubbles.
Oh,
Right through it faster.
that's smart.
Get perfect status, whatever.
Pretty smart. Didn't do that 120 times or 160 times? Yeah, because everybody got to do that 40 times. Yeah, I'll get the next armor. I'm pretty sure it'll roll again. Maybe. I don't know, but it's not worth it.
I do like cosmetics in this game.
Yeah. It just would not let me hit that guy. One thing I do want to switch on this build, I'm going to switch over to Arctic Tomb. And the fact that I will be able to melee everybody, like this, basically, with my own Arctic Tomb.
This is you running in the melee your
Yep.
kind of hard to do when you don't find correctly, but you got that live and the time to get that position. You'll just over one.
R6, hopefully times 2.
chest over here.
Yeah, at the bottom. Oh yeah. Where is it? Oh shit! I ran into it.
Yeah. One more, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Chest.
Give me the bloodlust.
It's crossed.
Bloodlust.
300 melee damage on them. Oh my god, there you go.
Hey,
That's the first.
asking you shall receive.
Great. I always look at the guys and play with random just to see if they're like what they're on for their friend list. They'll go before like you're a grinder. Yeah,
I just want them to get the app together so I can do all that without having going through menus in the game. I should be able to see who's on my squad, their power level, friend them if I want to. Should be able to change my gear, as in like my weapons and stuff like that from the app. Oh no, that's all good. But I did notice that we did go 3 ranger, 1 interceptor. Strong back line.
Where's the air place? Where's his tier?
Pop a pump.
Oh, he's tier 5. He's tier 7 actually. He's a ranger.
Oh, I didn't get a leg on that one.
Alright, let's go. Let's do it.
Don't get soft.
That's what I need, like, for the melee. But I did get the upgraded plasma star. We don't start else to armor.
Oh,
Maybe weak on stage.
You didn't get it?
No, I did it. But I got something that I haven't gotten before, so for a level 80, it's a win. It's progress.
Certainly is progress.
I got the that venom mist pain that I needed to give me my 7 chargers.
Hey.
I finally got it as a level 80 legendary, plus with 200 good charges. So that worked out. So it took what, a month? But hey, I got what I wanted though.
It's better than the 4 months I was looking for binary star.
True.
I don't know anything is for the interceptors. I used it I do want to start one. I think when this all started finishes, I'll get to work on an interceptor. I like it, but I'm going to say put me crystals and then just buy shit from the interceptor chests and see what I can do with it.
I'm gonna trade my elemental ops. No, that sounds crazy. But I'm trading my elemental ops for my combined arms. And I'm putting on my Arctic joint. Wait, maybe not my combined arm, my general's favor.
Let me try a big boy.
You gonna try a Colossus?
Well, I had a build for the, before the Cataclysm. I had a build. But oh my God, 38 and 61. Ooh, it's squishy.
Right?
It's super squishy.
Started thinking, man. Either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the hood.
I have a build on. See what I have for him. He just hits so hard, man. He gives a lot of combo. I love combo. I love it.
Yeah.
I just like I just like it. It's my thing.
Oh yeah.
What's the highest hit?
Well, I don't know with Colossus. Like, I don't. And Interceptor does no coaching. I have seen Colossus do on average 4 or 5, and then building into it is like you did when everything was like primed up for you. But what's your average? What average on your combos?
About 413.
Whoa, you doing 400? Ooh. Okay.
That's perspective, right? It's like, okay.
We felt a bit lucky with some of the components, like on the inscriptions, doing bonus combo impact damage. I think my support piece does 35% bonus combo impact damage. And I've got a focus freeze that does another 28% bonus combo impact damage.
So if there's anybody that is in the chat that would love to play, we're on PS4 currently, just let us know in the chat and we'll be happy to add you. I didn't mean to cut you guys off. I just wanted to invite some people in. We got one more slot.
Turned on the TV this morning. Had the shit on about living in a violent world.
I feel like Rangers seems impact damage. Apart from Rangers Ultimate, I don't think it does anything splash damage.
Nah, it knocks, it'll knock an elemental out the sky if it doesn't kill it, right? Or does it not? Or I know it used to. It used to knock everything out that was flying.
Oh, the Ultimate, yeah, it's quite powerful. But I think it's the Rangers only move that deals blast damage. Everything else, as far as I can tell, is impact based.
Strange.
Okay, so Colossus is impact damage or blast damage?
I think Colossus is blast.
It's blast.
The Rangers impact. Apart from the ultimate.
And of course, they have gear that you can equip that can swap, but the large majority of them want to be Active Blast.
Guessing the intercept is mainly impact as well, being melee focused as well.
Hold on, this work. Hold on real quick. Sorry.
Guys are ready? Throw that in there. How are you guys in the chat doing today? Is there anything I can do better? Let me know.
Is your build in the Discord?
Talking about Hateful?
Yeah.
What, me?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, no, I haven't got Colossus, man.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh,
so
so
she
cute.
is.
That was cute.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, I don't mind just running around. I just stay back and die for the most part.
Okay. You can shoot Q a message. Discord. May drop his build. Cause I haven't asked him either.
Well, I have somebody else's. I just, and he's going 400, so easily. I don't want to do a lot of changes. I don't have to.
Gotcha.
Also, too, I'm looking at what I gotta get. As far as like components and stuff. So, but yeah, I don't mind just going in and having fun with Colossus.
Okay.
I like it. I don't.
Got you.
Oh, you got Shrine.
Yeah, I threw it on. Yeah, I'm good. I'll just keep it where it is. Some armor sigils, make sure I don't die.
You should be okay on this one. If I remember this one correctly, it's the shoot. I should change then.
I should be fine. Yeah, I should be fine. Like, this just means that I can play the game.
No, I'm looking at the contract we're on, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not even running what I want to for this one. Oh, excuse me. Why is my game choking like this? Okay. All right, I'm ready. Let's rock.
Oh, you posted your Ranger build. Yeah.
One
Talking
of
about
them.
Hateful?
Yeah, that's well, one of them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, but everything you have is like, yep. I see what you're doing, so it's like, I'm fully aware of that.
Yeah, that's quite decent.
Hectorus, what's going on? Is this game even getting updated, or is it just abandoned by the devs? No, it is not abandoned by the devs, and it has never been abandoned. We are literally playing the winter update called Ice Tide. It has been here since, I believe, late November, early December, and we have about 3 more weeks of it. Before that, they had a fall update, and we're expecting some kind of seasonal update still moving forward. And they are working on a revamp, a total No Man's Sky or Final Fantasy 14 type of reboot for the game. So even though everybody likes to rage on the internet, this has not been abandoned. There is so many different pieces of evidence from streamers, from journalists, from devs who have leaked information that Anthem is alive. It is being worked on. right? But this is 1,000 times more fun today than what it was at launch. So if you bought it already, this is a great time to jump back in. If you haven't bought it, it's even better because you can get it physically for $5 right now in GameStop. That's a sandwich at Subway or a gallon of gas. $5. Or if you buy it digitally for PC or for any other platform, it's less than $15. Some people say $12, right? So this game is alive and well. They've improved so many different features. Loot has been improved. We got new weapons, new components in the last couple of updates, new activities, quality of life. You can now mass, salvage your items. Yeah, this game is not dead, to answer your question. And it's always getting updated. It's just that people like to talk on the internet because it doesn't come with a consequence. 2 storms, a ranger, and a colossus. Man, y'all some sharp looking. Look at that. Nice, Smitty.
Old design. I got upgrades too. Buy some more armor.
It's awesome.
Alright, we out.
I may have to leave for work, but I'll
Yeah, just keep us posted. Yeah, like abandoned by the devs is such a huge rumor. Like, and if you don't believe me, read Jason Schreier's report, who has outed Bungie on both Destiny 1 and 2 what happened behind the scenes. He did his due, found out some information behind the scenes from trusted sources about BioWare, and that's how we figured out about Anthem 2.0. Because he even says, like, people are just talking. This thing is far from being abandoned. Far from being abandoned.
also, EA.
Yeah.
They don't own the port. Like they own
The only thing with EA has said a lot of things aren't dead and then killed it like 6 months later. That's the sucky part. But in terms of BioWare, we have so many different reports of individual people outside of BioWare, outside of EA, being like, yo, there's work being done on the game, and it's major. We don't know how it's going to turn out, but there's some big work being done on this game. There's a lot of focus and resources going towards it.
Uh-oh, big boy.
Yeah. Yeesh. Overheated me. 2. Designed by Anubis, just not the game, not that time. Just got the game not that long ago. I'm level 8 right now, enjoying the game despite the hate that it gets. You know what? I understand the anger and the frustration of, dang, overheated. of us being promised something that we didn't get, but a lot of that got out of control in terms of the potential of the game. If the game was even fun, you know, that's like having a really hot girlfriend, but she lies to you all the time, right? She doesn't become ugly because of the fact that she lies to you all the time, right? Don't ignore the fact that she lies to you, but don't tell everybody she's ugly because of that. And I think that's what happened with Anthem. Because Anthem lied, you know, BioWare lied, and we were deceived, all of a sudden people started saying Anthem was ugly. Well, no, Anthem is a fun game. Had a lot of bugs and things that were broken about it, but now you can have fun with people. Like, the game is enjoyable, and people are starting to enjoy it. But the best thing about it is now it's only $5, like at GameStop, at Best Buy. So now more people can afford it compared to if it succeeded out the gate. So that's lemons from lemonade for me, because that means more of you guys could play it. Even if you don't like it, $5, take it back, right? Get your $5 back. But when it was brand new, it would be $55. It'll be $55 pre-owned, right? So this game is a fantastic game. A Valkyrie? That's nothing but a fancy name for shoot. Or an elemental. We got elementals. Knocked. Did I just hear a Lego pop in the distance? I must have been imagining it. Both knocked. Thank you for the follow. I will shout you out in just a moment. Who's left?
These two people.
Yeah. Wolves.
No mail today, maybe tomorrow.
There they go. Chess. Elga, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family, Elga. Please enjoy your 25 gratitude points that go towards giveaways in this channel, as well as please join us on the Discord where we can stay in connection in between these streams, as well as share builds and play with each other regardless of the platform that you play on, PC, Xbox, or PlayStation 4. I can't wait till Monday. Finally get my TV back. Oh my goodness. And to let you guys know, if I'm a little squinty, it's because I'm playing like 15 feet away of like a 27-inch TV. I recently just moved, and my 55-inch screen TV is, you know, not here. So I get it back on Monday, and you shouldn't see any more squinty cracking. No squinty crackings. I mean, the other day you were getting like 3 Legos at a time, though.
Yeah, true.
Like I was like, golly. It took away a. Oh yeah. No, it wasn't.
Did you read the story that I put on Twitter? Remember that character that was in the story? The female freelancer?
Uh-huh.
The Bioware put story on Twitter.
And they did say that that they were going to release storylines throughout Ice Tide.
Yeah, I thought that'd try it, but I didn't think they'd do like stories together. Like, read. I thought that might be
Should I go Meteor? Should I go... Let's give Smitty a run.
What?
I'm like, should I go Meteor or should I go Prime? Should I go Meteor? Let's go Tanky Storm. I'll still be able to set up for you, but not a lot. Okay. All right. When you guys are ready, gents, this is the last legendary contract I got queued up. I noticed that one of those was, I think it was Smitty's, because I think he still had one queued up that we did before. Because you've been in my squad, so The way it works is everybody has 3, but when you team up, they do 2. 1 counts for both people. See what I mean?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
exactly, but Smitty wasn't with us for the first one. So when he joined, we got 1 back. I am going to add some sieges. Just because I want to be a little cheeky. Wanted is these. And if there's anybody in the chat that has any questions whatsoever concerning Anthem, is it dead? It's not dead, and I can tell you why. What's coming up next? What javelin to use? I just got this for Christmas. I'm low level. I don't know what to build. I don't know how to build it. Anything whatsoever. I'll be more than happy to answer your question and to better entertain you. That's what I'm here for. Within reason, though. I know this is the internet, and when I say that I want to entertain you better, there's a lot of things that go through a lot of people's heads. And also, if there's anybody who would love to play, please, we have 1 more slot. It really doesn't matter what level you are. We'll be more than happy to add you in, show you the ropes, get you used to synergy, because on GM3, which is the highest level that we're playing on, you need to have team synergy. It's not just about having a strong build and all of your stats being strong. You actually have to know how to work with other javelin types and other pilot player types, right? Other oh no, you're good, man. When you're ready, just ready up. Like, you have to know how to play with other play styles.
Just don't want to build. That's I gotta put time into that. That way I'm not doing anything stupid.
Yeah, I've only known 1 like completely prime Colossus.
I don't know any of them.
I think it's Rip.
I don't know the builds either.
Yeah, I think it's Rip.
Yeah, I can't do.
Yeah, it shocked me, because I was like, how are you prime? Like, how are you a prime Colossus? But he did it though, and his prime was passive. That voltic, that electric like rod that they have. Yeah, he just walks around and it primes him with electricity. And his melee was was what's called it too. It says the NIG is echoing.
It could be the voice chat.
His melee was
how about screen of yours on loud?
It says the NIG is echoing. No, I have my headphones on.
No, I can hear you right now. Somebody else's stream.
Oh, somebody's stream is too loud.
Yeah, mine's on mute.
Thank you so much, Zol. I'll check that out. That's weird. Let me try one thing.
Alright, so no work for today. free tomorrow morning. So yay.
I don't know why there would be an echo.
It's not anymore.
You know what? There's something going on because I had the way I have it hooked up, I have something muted and I had to unmute it and remute it for it to fix. Like something is being weird.
Yeah, because I thought it was just one bus, but he has his down, mine is down, and he just spoke. I didn't hear it. That's the first time. I heard the rest of the stream. I thought it was just somebody else's stuff.
No, it's coming through the actual game. It's not even my mic. Like it's something outside. I'll probably do a test stream and I'll figure it out. This means I gotta get a rig and get off this laptop.
Well, it's not going down though.
Oh, it says
Work.
says you sound good, but the other guy echoes. Okay. Thank you so much, Zoe. How you doing today, man? I think we're waiting on one more to add. Yeah, I did. I was deciding whether I was gonna go prime or whether I was going to go tanky. Decided to go tanky.
I got a leg on last one. Getting the auto cannon gun.
Ooh, what roll did that's? I hope you got a god roll, cause that's nasty. That was like an interceptor.
What damage? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's either brass or it could be gold. Yeah, brass is just really light, and gold is just like thick. It look like metal butter. It's really thick color. But if you, yeah, but once you see gold, you can tell the difference. But if you haven't seen the gold, you're like, I can't see it. Now, the only thing I would ever try and do that thing for is the gold material. Everything else in there is worthless. Like you can craft masterworks. Like, like what? You know how many masterworks we get daily? Ooh. Okay. Hey, designed by Anubis. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the family. Please enjoy your 25 gratitude points that goes towards giveaways in this channel. As well as please join us on the Discord. We would love to play with you. So add your gaming credentials to the platform LFG chat in the Discord. And hey, welcome. Uh-oh, sounds like somebody is converting.
Hey, no, literally, I can just burn the whole thing. Look, I'm burning them. Y'all just follow.
Yup.
No.
I tell you, I like what you said. So I can do it myself to help out. Hey, I'll be all prime Colossus.
See? Yeah, now you see where it's like, yo, I could just set people up.
This is fun. This is fun. I think I got my number two.
Oh,
I thought it was going to be Rangers, but nah.
there you go. Surprise, surprise.
This is I'm sure I did blast that.
Notice those kind of inscriptions. Things like they got a higher chance of rolling on universal payments or something.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, somebody just popped me a Lega. A Lega. Lega. Exactly. Since I ain't got no dance emoji, I'm just running place.
Oh shit.
Over time, like, because it doesn't stop burning later. So it's like a consistent, like, tumble. It's probably got to build around there.
That was a nasty. Bro, have you watched The Boys on Amazon Prime? I haven't. Is it good? Yeah. Okay.
I saw the first episode. It's like evil superhero, right?
Yeah,
Not sure. Oh, I did see the trailer for it. Now this makes me wish I did use Prime. We're gonna get a whole lot of scorpions out of here too. There they go.
Whole thing is gonna survive. So if you got Prime, you're like, you just get it. You want to keep going out this fire. Right here.
Thank you, target beacon. Yeah. Seemed like my luck might have ran out. I don't either. I came into the game, dropped immediately in the free play, and my first item dropped was a Lego. I was like, oh, okay. Right? Like, and it was from like a regular enemy. Oh, and when it popped, it didn't make the sound, and I didn't see it. I just saw the notification on the right-hand side of the screen. Like, oh, okay, well, shoot, you're gonna give it to me, I'll take it. Got Executioner in the Storm. Who would have thought? Why doesn't that Interceptor have an animation? Even though it looks nice. Divine Vengeance.
That helmet.
Yeah, that helmet's nice. I don't know where it's from. That helmet's nice. You get it when you're not playing the game all those months. Got more cosmetics.
Oh, that's
Stasis Chain. clarity. Who am I kidding? I know I ain't got nothing good in here. Oh, I did get a Lego. Dang it. But it's Cycle of Pain 80. I don't have a Cycle of Pain 80.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
On the list.
I always got to remember those are 75. And I have an Artinius Gambit 80 now, so.
Yeah, I much prefer Artinius Gambit Cycle of Pain.
I do too, but I wear them both so I can prime, so I can freeze consistently.
Oh, okay.
Because I have focus freeze. Tinius game. I only need a token of daring and a soften blows 80. That's top. Storm. This one, I believe. Oh, I swapped that out for the Razor Wing, which I like actually. The 80 Razor Wing I have. The Blade Slinger, pretty nice.
Quite boring. Like rapid fire ones and that's about it.
Says 55. So on this one, I just need token of daring. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which means I've had 3.5 hours to spend with you guys, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. If you would love to play Anthem with me, or just to come back to enjoy more play, or to chat, or to learn, please hit the follow button, or even if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And when you do that, you'll be invited into our Discord, where we can stay connected in between streams, where you can learn, play, and make the world a better place together with us, one game at a time. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Man, Smitty, Hateful, as always, man. I enjoyed playing with you guys, and thank you guys for coming through. Q as well, Zol. Man, thank you guys for coming through. The Dude, thank you for coming through. Elga, designed by Anubis, Zaya, Foraxis. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm so excited to be able to play with you guys, and to learn and to grow with you guys. Mercenary, thank you for coming through. Man, and everybody else who's been lurking, because I know you can spend your time elsewhere and you choose to spend your time here. Thank you so much. But with that, I will be streaming tomorrow around 12:30, 1 o'clock as usual, and I'll see you then.